Hey guys, we outside. It's another beautiful ass fucking day. If these niggas keep talking, I'm gonna let the AK spread it. I don't know. So, what I was talking about in my last video was investing. People think investing is. People think investing is like, oh, I have to invest money. That's the only form of investing. Oh, there's a million different forms of investing, bro. You can invest your time, the amount of time you give, the less time. Like if you want to play some sports or some shit, right? If you practice for 10 minutes a day, bro, and you compete against somebody that practice for 8 hours a day, that's not possible. I mean, anything is possible, bro. If you don't put your hard work in, bro, you put your hard work in. But you was not gonna come up right, bro. You practicing 10 minutes a day and somebody practicing 8 hours a day. You know what I mean? Because they're putting in more time, and you could be putting in money for the best trainer. You know what I mean? So you can be putting money for the best trainer, and you can be putting money in for the best trainer, and we're using it for 10 minutes, and somebody else can be working for 8 hours by themselves. You gotta what basically what I'm trying to get to is with this analogy is that you need to pay attention to how you invest things, bro. That's what I didn't realize. I didn't realize that at the end of the day, bro, time is money, bro. Like that's just crazy as fuck. That's why when you go to work, it's simple. It's gonna be like you're gonna be like, duh, no fucking dip, though. Like you know what I mean? But nigga just passed by you. I just did that shit. Someone's Salman Alaikum looking ass nigga. Fucking, I don't condone racism, but I love all fucking races. No fucking cap. Anyways, nigga passed by me like, what is that? And stuff. So, what was that? Yeah, but one thing I had to realize is that you have a like I'm keep going to the fact that we dead ass don't live for a long time, bro. Like that shit is not long as fuck. Half the first half of your life, not first half, but first like piece of your life, you're not even you. You're fucking somebody else. You're fucking somebody else. You're living under somebody else. You know what I mean? But your time is that. Oh, that's my ass in the middle of the road. I hope nobody saw that shit. Your time is valuable, bro. Your time is completely valuable. Your time is everything. That's why they pay you. Like it sounds stupid. Like that's what I was trying to get to for fucking Assalamu alaikum past me. Is that that's why they pay you for how much they think you're working. Hey yo, they think you're doing this 8 hours, $8 an hour. They think you're doing this much, $12 an hour. Hey yo, you went to school, blah blah blah. You went to school for 2 years, 3 years, 2 years, blah blah. I'm gonna give you $20 plus. You went to school for 4 years, I'm gonna give you $40 plus. You know what I mean? So that shit accounts in time, and that shit accounts with everything. But what you gotta pay attention to is you can invest. There's multiple ways to invest, bro. And you gotta pay attention to how that shit works. And you gotta pay attention to what you're investing in, and step out of the box thinking that money is the only way to invest. Money is not the only way to invest. So when you're stepping into this investing game, don't think that you have to like have a huge amount of money. You sitting down watching the videos, you investing your time. You know, you investing your time. You know what I mean? You just you sitting down watching that video is you investing your time. Just you I don't know, bro. It's that simple. The amount of effort you give into learning, to actually sitting there and listening. Because what I realized, bro, is that I was doing something of where one of my mistakes of what I was doing is turning on the TV, bro, and I'm not watching to listen. I'm not watching to learn, or like, you know what I mean. I'm watching to say I watched. You know what I mean? There's a huge difference. There's a huge fucking difference. There's a huge difference between actually listening and absorbing information and just, I watched this, so I'm gonna be like, you know what I mean? That's what I was doing. I watched it, so it better work. You know what I mean? Like actually sit there, and that's just confusing as fuck. And that's just gonna be confusing, but I guess that's gonna be the fun part. That's you gotta invest your time into this shit. If you don't got money right now, invest your time into this shit and learn. That's what I'm doing. I'm learning like the ins and outs, how other people fucked up, what their strategy is, what this is, what that is. So that way when it's my turn to do that shit, bro, like I take a couple losses here and there, and I'm like, I bet, bro. Let me not do this because this nigga did this and he fucked up. Let me not do this because this nigga did this and he fucked up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bro? So that's the plan as of right now, bro. So like, invest and learn to invest everything, bro. Learn to invest more than money. That's the problem. It's easy. It's easy to become. It's, I can't say it's easy to become a millionaire, but it takes effort. It takes effort. You know what I mean? And I'm not there yet. So like niggas gonna be like, you're not a millionaire. I'm dead ass. If you check my bank account as of right now, bro, I have $0. And if you check another one, I probably have negative. Like dead ass. I'm shit's down bad, bro. Watch this shit, bro. Watch this shit. I promise you. I promise you, bro. You just gotta. I just gotta like. One thing I realized about me, bro, is that if I put my mind to something, I'm gonna find some way to do that shit. Even if I don't want to do it, I'm gonna find some way to do that shit. My stomach is growling right now. I'm gonna find some way to do that shit. I know some of y'all in the same. I know, like honestly, bro. I know a lot of y'all in the same predicament as me, bro. Like, not having like and just trying to like find a way out. Don't think it's gonna be easy, bro. But at the same time, you can overcomplicate it yourself. Just be steady with it, and it's something that you gotta like. As I was saying this in another video, you gotta be accustomed with the language. But at the end of the day, sometimes they're talking to confuse them. You know what I mean? So sit down and put in the time, put in the effort to listen to somebody, and listen to like everything that they say. And sometimes you gotta skip through the videos and be like, hey, yo, bro. But you gotta pick out. What I'm trying to get to is I'm trying to learn everything, so that when I'm trying to put the information on y'all, I give y'all good information. I give y'all information straight up. Like you don't, bro. I know y'all like. I know when you get on those videos and you click on it and they start talking, and then they basically do what I'm doing right now. They talk about bullshit for like a whole like. Well, I wasn't talking about bullshit, but I was really giving good advice. But like they're just giving advice. They're not really like. They're not really going in depth and explaining what's like. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm trying to get this perspective and this point of view of um where I'm starting off from the beginning. So every time I fuck up, I can be like, hey, yo, this is where I fucked up. This is where you guys are probably fucking up. You know what I mean? So hopefully I can keep that connection of not being like the overbearer and thinking that I know everything, and then that shit just not working out. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Like you know, like I don't know. You go to them and since they know everything, they can't really explain it. I don't know. Does that make sense? Like if I can't really explain. Like how can I put it in words that you can explain, understand? If they're at such a high level that they don't know how to dumb it down enough. That's so I'm gonna learn that shit. I'm gonna learn all the hard routes, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna dumb it down for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all straight up information right away, cause I don't want y'all to think. I want people to make it, bro. Cause like, and I want myself to make it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get this shit done, and I'm gonna show y'all how to do this shit. Also, we finna get this shit right. We finna get this shit right. All 22, all fucking 2022, bro, we getting this shit right, bro. I don't know what fucking year it is, cause I got lost in this shit, bro. You know what I mean? So we finna get this shit right. No cap, 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 no cap. Niggas is ugly, bro. I ain't gonna cap. But money is calling the nigga's name, bro. Money is calling the nigga's name, and I ain't finna be shy from it, bro. You can't be shy from that shit. Can't be shy from that shit. I got people I gotta help out, no cap. I got people I gotta help out. That I forgot about, you know what I mean? I'm over here chasing my dreams to be a rapper. I'm already the best fucking rapper to ever touch this motherfucking planet, no cap. You know what I mean, bro? Like my unreleased is top hits, my nigga, like no cap. Like my unreleased is